Does yeast matter in Greek vineyards? Imagine walking through lush Greek vineyards, where the air is filled with the scent of ripe grapes and the gentle breeze whispers stories of ancient winemaking. Have you ever wondered what makes Greek wines so special? One key ingredient often goes unnoticed but is absolutely vital: yeast. Yes, yeast plays a big role in Greek vineyards and how the wine turns out. It is a tiny microorganism responsible for fermentation, the process that transforms grape juice into wine. During fermentation, yeast eats the natural sugars in grapes and produces alcohol, carbon dioxide, and heat. This process is what makes wine, well, wine. In Greek vineyards, yeast is not always added artificially. Instead, it naturally exists on the grape skins and in the environment around the vines. When grapes are harvested and crushed, these native yeasts start the fermentation on their own. This is called wild or natural fermentation. The specific types of yeast present depend on where the vineyard is located, the local climate, and the grape variety. This natural fermentation often gives Greek wines their unique flavors and character, reflecting the land they come from. Many Greek winemakers prefer using these indigenous yeasts because they can produce complex, distinctive tastes that commercial yeasts might not replicate. But wild fermentation can be unpredictable. Sometimes it doesn't finish properly or creates off flavors. To avoid this, some producers choose to use selected yeast strains. These are carefully chosen yeasts that ensure a steady, reliable fermentation. The most common yeast species in Greek winemaking is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It tends to dominate as fermentation progresses because it can handle higher alcohol levels. At the start, other non-Saccharomyces yeasts may be present, but they usually fade away as alcohol levels rise. The variety of yeasts in Greek vineyards is influenced by the region's climate, the type of grapes grown, and traditional farming methods. Visiting Greek vineyards, you can see how traditional practices connect the wine directly to the environment. For example, the ancient Assyrtiko vines grown on the island of Santorini are often trained in basket shapes to protect from strong island winds. These vines, along with native yeasts, help create wines that are truly a reflection of their place. So, does yeast matter in Greek vineyards? Absolutely. It is the driving force behind fermentation, shaping the flavor and character of the wine. Whether through wild fermentation or the use of selected strains, yeast links Greek wines to their land and history. When you taste a Greek wine, you're experiencing a tiny microorganism's work that has traveled through centuries of tradition and nature.